please text the word something along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our technology team will respond immediately. Summit fans during our next board game will be giving them a giveaway. The first 5,000 fans through the game will get their very own Summit Vaccine Calendar. Bring your family and friends.
We hope you'll join us for the and appreciate the giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedule. Keep our calls up to date and right on the
Our next promotional night is coming up. It's Sunday Club. Every fan in attendance gets their very own mug.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Jaylen Brown.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Here are the five for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot, and for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
And here's White, following the three-pointer by MP, misses the step-back jump shot. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Good.
Those assist opportunities are going to be there for Tatum, mainly because the defense has to respect his scoring.
MP, that's for 2, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 11 points.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Three-pointer, Pritchard connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Took him no time at all on that one. 13 points in the game.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Here's Tillman, defended by Pirtle. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
White, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Charlotte just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 23.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So Boston ends up going with a new group. The Raptors also with a sub. R.J. Barrett's checked in for quickly. Now here is George. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Just gritty. When George gets down there, he's going hard to the bucket.
Here's MP, and again.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
Boucher's shot is off. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. A three from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Boucher. And here's George. From deep, cranes the three-pointer. George has got 5.
Now that last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Great open look there.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Raptors lead by 4. For Chris Boucher. And the Raptors making a change here.
The Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 17. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Barrett. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Ingram. And Murray Boyles in at the center position. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. MP's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Tatum. The shot from the low post is good. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Yet another bucket.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, Greg now tied for second all-time scoring in a season.
And to see his name sitting alongside the great Wilt Chamberlain, obviously elite company.
Another bucket. Wow.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's second-best campaign to 3rd place. That's not light work.
Raptors leading by 22. Lets it go from deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ingram against Tatum. And here's George for 3. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 3 from MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the dunk by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes comes in for Barrett. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And at the start of the new year, a look here at the Rookie of the Year race. Some great young players making their entree into the NBA. You look at MP, Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Puts up a deep three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
So it's Toronto now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by MP.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Outside Tatum. 4 seconds left. Outside George. And another miss by Boston. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Raptors out in front, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did. And we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they're holding on to that top spot, man. They're consistent and could easily win it all.
Yeah, Kenny, they've earned the Shaq stamp of approval. And, you know, I don't just give that to any team.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Toronto Raptors. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Pritchard and White are their guards. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's Tillman in its center. That's the Boston 5. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. A nice shot by MP.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Guys?
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths, his offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside, White shoots the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They host the 76ers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The 3 from MP. And good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Tatum dishes to White. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. White with another miss. Here's Toronto. They're on a 17-7 run. And here's MP for three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Tatum and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
And they'll get another chance. And here's MP for three. Knocks down the three ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
White against Pirtle. It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
White, a screen on Ingram. Brown inside. He's covered by Ingram. Brown, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pirtle finds MP. Again, what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Tatum against Barnes. A nice shot by Tatum.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The three from MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum looking around. Clock at 4. And Barnes sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Tatum. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan. And that's now 10 points for Jason Tatum. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Toronto ahead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes.
Some changes. Abaji's checked in, and MP subbed in for Dick. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got MP, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
Pritchard passes to Tillman. Now here's White, covered by MP. White, good. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Yes, and with
With this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
A 3-ball. Tatum no good. And Toronto has possession. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. White dishes to Brown. White setting the pig for Brown. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. Austin needs to get off a shot. And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
The story continues. This chapter from Toronto. And tonight is the first of a 2-game series between these teams.
BA, we don't see it a lot, but you do see it occasionally. And the reason it's fun, it's almost like a mini playoff series.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Oubre in at the 3.
Are you kidding me? How about the range from MP? Look out!
Drummond will screen on quickly. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound Toronto. From deep, MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
MP, that was good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. Puts up a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 12.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
Watford outside, inside, and Edgecombe gets it to go.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
From deep, MP, and the Raptors, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Quickly. 5 to shoot. Watford the pass to Maxey. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Boston put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's the three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
A minute 4 left in the first. Here's Maxey. And the layup is good. Maxey's gotten his second bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
From deep, MP. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Pass to Maxey. The 3 is up. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
MP outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. The 3. And Edgecombe, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got his 4th assist with that last one. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Shoots from the elbow. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 9.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
MP getting it done for Toronto. Complete domination from distance. Substitution here for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Mobo. Ingram comes in for Dick. MP's checked in for Barrett. And Quickly subbed in for Shed. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Bona. Watford comes in for Edwards. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Maxey in for Simons. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Quentin Grimes out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. No good on the triple. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Grimes. Watford outside. Philadelphia moving it around. The 3 from Edgecombe. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a 3-pointer. MP's got 40 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 9. Pass to Edgecombe. And the 76ers another 3.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Watford the pass to Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe from outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-point basket by Toronto.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Watford outside. Pass to Edgecombe. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete, and I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly against Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound. MP way outside. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look at the Raptors, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Raptors.
3 has been their magic number.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
From deep, MP, and again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 17. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe, and that opens things up in the pick and roll.
Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Drummond with the screen. And here's Maxey outside. Offensive board. With the second effort. The shot by Drummond, no good.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
76ers trail by 11. Here's Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. Drummond with the screen. Beyond the arc. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And let's have a look at our rookie leaderboard and see which players were at the top of the assist numbers these last 10 games. VJ Edgecombe third.
He's been one of the finest passers amongst rookies, showing he's got a future as a playmaker in this league.
A nice shot by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. MP really making a difference here.
Too many open looks from three. Coach has got to be into them about their perimeter defense.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Raptors. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, there's Philadelphia, pretty far behind right now. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey on the wing. Takes a three. The putback. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
MP no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Brian?
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Watford outside. Back to Maxey from the arc. Out to Oubre. Launches a three. That shot, no good. Toronto leading by 11. Here's MP. MP goes straight to the rim.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
And here's Maxey outside. That shot is off.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
From deep, MP. Kicks it to Quickly. This one for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. A minute 22 left to play in the third. And another miss by Philadelphia.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Pass to Edgecombe. From 13 feet, down it goes. Edgecombe's got 19 points.
And Edgecombe is on fire right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding him.
And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
The three from Edgecombe. Quickly with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP shot is off. Stolen by Quickly. MP outside. And the Raptors, another three.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Raptors out in front. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this. He's
checked in for Toronto. MP comes in for Dick. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Drummond's checked in for Bona. Watford comes in for Edwards. Oubre, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Simons. Here's Watford. Now here's Oubre to the inside. That's good from Drummond on the assist by Oubre.
Yeah, such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Trendon Watford is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Outside Oubre. Drummond, the screen on MP. Here's Edgecombe. It's stolen away. MP scanning the floor. He got it again. Sensational. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level. Yeah, and leaving no doubt. Edgecombe just flies to the rim.
The Raptors have gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Watford outside. Back to Maxey for 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Raptors.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Oubre passes to Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Murray Boyles. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
From deep, MP. No good on the shot. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Well, this might not...